Hello, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, thank you for stopping in. This is Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Cards are just flying out already for you. We're just going to put that there. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is a general reading, not a one-on-one. Friendly reminder, take what resonates, leave behind what does not. If nothing resonates in this reading, check your other placements. If it still does not resonate, then leave it behind. The message is not for you at this time. All right, we're going to see what the beginning of April has in store for you. Overall energy of the reading is Temperance, Sagittarius energy for you, Leo. That is kind of coming all into a balance. That is the overall reading, or overall energy of this reading. All right. Current situation, we have the Four of Charisma. Lovely dragon. Your challenges, opportunities, or obstacles is the Knight of Intelligence. King of Strength is your foundation for the current situation or what you need to focus on. Two of Intelligence in the reverse position, that is your past card. We have the Ace of Strength for possibilities involved or what you might be hoping for. We have the Queen of Strength as the near future. We have the Eight of Intelligence in the reverse position for you and the energy you're bringing to this reading. We have the Eight of Strength in the reverse position for the external or environmental influence or your subconscious. We have the Wheel of Fortune for hopes, fears, reminders, and warnings. That is our advice card. And we have the Knight of Charisma in the reverse position for the potential outcome of this reading. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started here. Starting with Temperance. Temperance, Sagittarius energy, balance. Oops. Yeah. I was like, well, that's not the card. It is. I'm just crazy. Balance, healing, patience, purpose, and connection. So Temperance encourages you to stabilize and rectify to return to order and balance. Aim for serenity and view things objectively to create more harmonious unions. Maintain and foster peace and focus on moderation. Collaborate creatively with others to combine and connect disparate thoughts, experiences, and points of view to create something new and better for everyone. This will require work and will have its ups and downs. But if you prioritize patience and consideration over rash thinking, you can achieve harmony. So it's kind of bringing everything together, bringing it to a point of where you can move forward and make a better situation for everyone around you. Our capacity to deal with something in a measured and patient way. So it's all about having that patience. The Four of Charisma has popped up in the last few readings. Four of Charisma is the dragon energy. As you can tell, dragons are usually hoarders. We like our gold. So Four of Charisma is being careful with finances while not falling into fear or greed. I believe that is any resource. It does not have to be monetarily. That could be your love. That could be your time. That could be your energy. But it is kind of like the Devil card, as I went over, I believe, in Gemini's reading, perhaps. The Four of Charisma is kind of like the Devil card in the sense that it's a very thin line that you walk. It is the tightrope. It is, are you overindulging or are you underindulging? Are you being stingy or are you being a spendthrift? Are you going too far into being a skinflint, a Scrooge, or are you not prioritizing enough to find that balance, right? And Temperance is reminding you that there's a balance to be had here. Okay, so just be wary of that. You don't want to be greedy. You don't want to be hoarding. You want to be generous, but you have to also be careful and to make sure that you are prioritizing things that need to have your time, attention, money, things like that. We have the Knight of Intelligence as your challenges. That is opportunities or obstacles. So the Knight of Intelligence. The Knight of Intelligence is in the reverse position. So channeling raw ambition into a constructive, thoughtful, and focused plan. So I'm going to take that as an obstacle for sure. You are struggling. You have a lot of great ideas and you have a lot of ambition, but you're not channeling it into constructive, thoughtful, focused planning. You're not actually taking the steps. You're just kind of either jumping right in without thinking of anything, or you're just constantly thinking and never really coming up with a plan of how you want to do these things. King of Strength is the foundation of our situation or what you should be focusing on. So the King of Strength is fully expressing your powers of leadership and realizing your vision, teaching others. So yet again, something to definitely focus on is to fully express your power, your leadership, realizing what you want, what your goals are, what is your vision, what is the end game here. And teach others, share with others, embrace them, mentor them, lead them into the right direction, especially if there's something that you have experience in. Now, people tend to not listen to advice. That is true, but there could be a lot of people in your life, especially if you work with younger people or you have a family, relatives that you might need your guidance. There is something that you can help communicate with them to help them express themselves or help them get on a better path. We do have the Two of Intelligence following this. This is in the reverse position. This is for our past card. So this is how our inner monologue causes confusion and how we must find a way to listen to our heart. That is called the ego. There's a little bit of a struggle there, or there was, where you were constantly in a state of confusion or self-doubt or self-loathing, self-criticism, that you're not good enough, that you're not following your heart. I did speak on this in another reading as well, is it's almost like you're walking on eggshells all the time. You never go for what you want because you're afraid of letting everyone else down or hurting others or being rejected, or the fear of failure is just too much. So you never follow your heart's desires. This is the past card. I do feel like there's a little bit of an energy that you have shifted from this, but there's still that struggle. There's still that hoarding energy of that wonderful presence that you bring to the table. Okay. For possibilities involved is the Ace of Strength following this. This card is all about manifestation. It's kind of like the Magician, or like, what is it? The Ace of Cups, aces in general, and it is an ace, but they're always an opportunity. So the Ace of Strength is possibilities involved, or what you might be hoping for. The source of all creative energy is within you. You have the power to imagine, begin, and complete any project you set your mind to. So this card is all about manifestation, manifesting your desires, manifesting those opportunities to come freely towards you. We then have the Queen of Strength. You have a lot of strength cards here, a lot of intelligence. Queen of Strength is spreading the love and letting your light shine, having courage to take it to the next level. Now, this is in the near future. So you're going to spread that love of yours. You're going to let your light shine, and you are going to take it to the next level. You're going to take that manifestation to the next level. You're going to bring in these wonderful opportunities towards you. So let's go ahead and pull on that just to get a better picture here of what's coming for you in the near future or the beginning of April, Leo. Let's see. Wonderful. Thank you so much. We have the Wheel of Fortune twice. We have the Wheel of Fortune twice. So we have a change of luck. We have strength, Leo energy right there. It is in the reverse position. And we actually have the Hermit, 3 major arcana right out of the deck. So clarifying your Queen of Strength, there is a wonderful situation. There's a turn of events coming towards you in the beginning of April here. It might come a little later than that, but this is coming towards you. So the Wheel of Fortune is all about destiny, karma, luck, fate, change, and fortune. So it encourages you to have faith in the universe. If you're encountering an obstacle or going through a rut, the tides will soon change and good fortune will rear its head again. Look inward and aim to manifest your goals. Fate will help push you toward them. Be on the lookout for assistance. Those around you might be willing and able to step up and guide you along your journey. Count on them whenever you need support to weather the unpredictable shifts of current events. You never know whether oncoming changes might bring about a profound turning point, okay? You then have Leo energy coming at you, Leo. It is in the reverse position, but it isn't really necessarily a bad thing. So when reversed, the Strength card warns that you're either being too forceful or too complacent. Try to focus on the upright attributes of this card, which is strength, courage, compassion, and perseverance. And help guide things to unfold organically. So don't shoehorn or force events just because you want or need them to come to pass. Lastly, don't be afraid to take responsibility and step into your power and fortitude to help make things happen. So again, coming into that wonderful energy of yours, letting it shine and rising above it, taking it to the next level, okay? So I definitely feel like that is you. That is your wonderful energy. You are making things happen for yourself, but there's still a lot of doubt there. So bring up that strength and that courage that you have inside of you. Now you do have the Hermit following this. It's this Virgo energy. It is card number 9. This is soul searching, solitude, introspection, and finding wisdom. Okay. So the Hermit is removed from society. Their attention is internally focused. Disregarding the distractions of everyday life, the Hermit knows that true knowledge and development begin on the path of self-discovery. In this way, the Hermit invites you to do some introspection. If you're seeking answers, look no further than within. There, you'll see what you're looking for. Okay, so really kind of in the near future here, you're going to have this opportunity, you're going to have this change of luck, but it is going to take you to take a step inside and meditate and figure out what it is you truly desire, what you're truly looking for, and how to make it happen. Listen to your intuition, listen to your guides. They are telling you, they are screaming at you, okay, that you need to take that step back. Now, we have the 8 of Intelligence. Now, this card, we can already kind of see this throughout all of your energy here. We have that hoarding behavior. We have this kind of complacency. We have this kind of, we don't really know what direction to go. We have this leadership. We have this power. We have this manifestation, but we have this inner monologue that has trapped us in the past. Well, the 8 of Intelligence is speaking on that as well. So in the reverse position, the 8 of Intelligence is speaking on the fact that you are still entangled. So the 8 of Intelligence is untangling ourselves from guilty thoughts and self-punishment. We do this as human beings. We punish ourselves for the case of the shoulda, woulda, couldas, okay? You cannot go back to the past. This is a figment of the imagination now. You need to let it go. You need to move on. You need to heal from it. You just process these things. You cannot change anything. Don't feel guilty about it. Let it go. Don't punish yourself for the things that you cannot change. You could have done things differently, yes, but now we cannot. So now it's time to live in the present moment and to do things differently from now on, okay? Do that introspection. Find out what this web is that has you tangled up. We have the 8 of Strength following this as well. The 8 of Strength is your internal or external influence. This could also be your subconscious. This is going with the flow and adapting to change. Hold the goal loosely and enjoy the journey. So again, not forcing things, letting it unfold naturally. Don't shoehorn. Don't, force things to happen. If you're forcing things to happen, you're actually blocking yourself from these wonderful things. You actually put up a block. You're forcing things that aren't meant for you. Let them unfold naturally. What is meant for you will never pass you by. It'll flow into your life effortlessly, easily, okay? Doesn't mean that you don't put any effort in. It doesn't mean that you don't do the work, you don't take action. That's not what this card says. This card is telling you to go with the flow and adapt to change. You hit little bumps in the road, adapt. Okay? We then have the Wheel of Fortune yet again. So the Wheel of Fortune is in our hopes, fears, reminders, and warnings. This is also our advice card. This is a turning point in your destiny and your ability to adapt to change. So definitely, since this is coming up yet again, I would look at how you are affected by change. My personal opinion, I do not like change. I am a Taurus. I am very stuck in my ways. I like making changes on my own time, in my own decisions, okay? But not if I'm being told to, not if I'm being forced to. Like, I can't stand that. It is a pet peeve. Like, you told me to do it, now I don't want to do it, right? So how we adapt to change, or like when we hit a hiccup in the road, how do we react? How do we respond? Do we accept it, or do we get defeated? It didn't hit our expectations to the T, so now we're disappointed and we're upset. So work on your adaptability. Work on how you let things flow into your life. Are you still grateful? Are you still satisfied? Are you still happy? There's things to think about, things to pay attention to, okay? So Knight of Charisma is your potential outcome. It is in the reverse position. So Knight of Charisma is finding a way to enjoy routine, take responsibility for our own success, and let go of expectations. Good work speaks for itself. So definitely just keep doing what you're doing. It is in the reverse position, so there's a little bit of a drag here. You're not enjoying your day-to-day life. You're not taking responsibility for your own success. A lot of the time we like to point the finger. We'll point the finger at the economy, which is horrible. Do not get me wrong. It's really hard to get by right now. It's really hard to struggle. It's hard to afford things. The cost of living is out of control. Inflation is insane. But let go of your expectations. Be grateful for every little form of abundance that comes into your life. Take responsibility for your own success. Figure out what it is you want to do. Set up that groundwork. Lay out that, plan, that big action there. And let it come to you naturally. Let it flow. Okay? We're going to go ahead and clarify that Knight of Charisma. Let's see what they got you, Leo. You do have the Star. That is Aquarius energy in the reverse position. We have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse position. We have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse position. We have the Six of Cups, a little bit of a nostalgia. We have the Three of Wands in the reverse. And again, we have Leo in the reverse. There is something holding you back, Leo. That is why this is like this. There's a lot of reverse restricted energies here. We can flip this. We can change this. But there's a lot of self-doubt. Because of the Star, because of the Pentacles, because of the Strength, the Leo card again being restricted, I feel like you really hold yourself back. You are blocking yourself. You are holding on to something that is not aligned with your true purpose. Card number 17, the Star, Aquarius energy. This is despair, disconnection, and obliviousness. You might have something that has taken you back, okay? Indicates a loss or a latent sense of faith or hope that settles into despair over the pain you've gone through recently. The Star encourages you to stand firm and trust that everything will work out. You've come through the fire and are stronger than ever. Have faith in yourself. Lastly, this card reverse could hint at obliviousness. Have you been missing or ignoring guiding signs? Again, as I said on the Hermit card, I believe your guides are speaking to you and you might be ignoring intuition. That is why the Hermit is so important in this, that you need to step back, introspect, and listen to yourself. Listen to your guides. Listen into what you believe in and receive that faith again. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is in the reverse as well. The Eight of Pentacles is usually a card of hard work and investments, payout. So there's an impatience, there's an over or underwork, there's shortcuts and a burnout. So again, the Wheel of Fortune kind of spoke on that. Be wary of that. So when reversed, the Eight of Pentacles warns that you're either working too hard and too much or not working enough, perhaps by taking shortcuts that interfere with the quality and stability of the commitment. There may be external or internal forces pressuring you to work too hard or too much, or perhaps a lack of passion, patience, commitment, or support could be causing you to work too little or to do the job incorrectly. If it's the latter, identify what you need in order to commit to this investment properly. If it's the former, remember to be kind to yourself and think of the long-term goal. You can't enjoy the future if you burn out before you reach it. We have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. The Knights are all messengers. This one has come up as well for other signs. The Knight of Pentacles is a lack of security, inertia, and negligence. So again, it could be not putting the best foot forward, kind of being negligence to what you desire, your job, your work, your life. Things that you're not really putting forth that passion towards anymore. When reversed, the Knight of Pentacles signals that despite all your efforts, things aren't totally paying off. Revisit your foundations and see what can be addressed. Alternatively, this card reverse can imply that you're being too negligent in your dealings and that you need to ensure you're not letting your projects, relationships, work, or investments fall into ruin. Okay? So something that you are focusing on right now, you might not be putting forth the effort that you think you are. There's the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is the card of nostalgia. Memories, reconnection, comfort, homecoming, love, and tenderness, okay? So you do have this wonderful energy here. Signals a time of revisiting and remembering something you've loved or cared for deeply. There's an element of nostalgia here, as this fondness you're currently feeling could be tied to old memories or relationships, perhaps brought up by homecoming. Reach out to an old friend, reread your childhood journals, or make a playlist of songs you loved in your younger years. You're yearning for reconnection, so you should seek it out. Who knows? If you're feeling called to dive into nostalgia, your delving might dredge up something that helps with future personal growth. We then have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is in the reverse, which is delays, competition, and a miscommunication. So the Three of Wands warns of potential pitfalls that may come due to hangups and miscommunication. Breathe through your rising blood pressure and recalibrate. So what if your partner left you on red when you asked where their part of the presentation was? You have time to whip up something to keep the ball rolling, and that person who has yet to text you back about your next date, stop worrying about it. If you want to turn your attention elsewhere, that's valid. But if you felt a genuine spark, a little patience and understanding could go a long way. There's definitely a lot of impatience here for your reading. It might be something that you need to practice. Again, Leo in the reverse position, we have that self-doubt, we have that forcefulness, and we have passivity, okay? So be wary of that, Leo. Definitely something to pay attention to, something to work on. I would really look into meditating, journaling, delving into your past traumas, things like that. Okay, yeah. You have 3 affirmation cards here. We have health. Health is something you should be focusing on, Leo. So the benefits of living healthily and caring about your body are obvious. The trick is realizing that the only thing in control of achieving good health is yourself. So be loving and attentive toward your own body. Give it the right foods, plenty of exercise, and enough sleep, and it will pay you back with the strength and vibrancy that come with good health. The affirmations for health is, I have love and respect for every cell in my body. I will give my body what it needs to maintain optimal health. Okay? You also got fear. Fear, particularly the fear of failure, is the main thing that holds us back in life. However, when we look logically at this fear and realize that setbacks are not the end of the world, but in fact they can be used to drive our future successes, we free ourselves to face challenges with a clear and confident attitude and strive freely towards becoming our best selves. I am fearless in the face of failure. I will not let fear prevent me from being my best self. And your last one, Leo, is self-love. We can't always count on receiving affirmations of love from those around us whenever we want them. And it is natural sometimes for this to lead to feelings of rejection or self-doubt. It is at such times that we must exercise self-love. Remind yourself of your worth as a human being. Voice your strengths and positive attributes. Give yourself the appreciation you deserve. I am worthy of love and affection. I love and accept myself completely. And for your very, very last card, we're going to do the Spirit of the Animal Oracle. This is for the beginning of April for you wonderful Leo. Hummingbird, miracles. You are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness. You have miracles abundant, miracles coming in towards you. You are blocking them yourself. You are the miracle, Leo. Let your light shine. Find what it is that is blocking you so that you can manifest this wonderful life that you desire. Thank you so much for being with me today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it resonated. If it did, please remember to like and subscribe so that you are notified of future content. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.